Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, folks, next up we've got Jimmy the Brute Crute versus Rodolfo Trader Bellato, a light heavyweight matchup between two guys who have never met a fight they didn't want to make violent. One of them is trying to prove he still belongs in the UFC, and the other is trying to bulldoze his way up the ranks. Somebody's taking damage, and if history tells us anything, it's probably going to be both of them. Let's break it down. Jimmy the Brute Crute. First up, we got Jimmy Crute, the plus 135 underdog with a record of 12-4. If you've watched Crute fight, you know what to expect. Powerful striking, aggressive wrestling, and a willingness to throw down even when it's not in his best interest. He fights like a guy who just got dared to brawl 5 minutes before the fight started. He's got legit knockout power, a solid grappling base, and when he's on his game, he can take people down and smash them. But here's the thing, Crute's fight IQ, sometimes it just calls in sick. He's had fights where he could have used his grappling to dominate, but instead he chooses to swing until somebody falls. And unfortunately for him, in recent fights, that somebody has usually been him. Crute is coming off back-to-back losses and a draw against Alonzo Menifield. Crute and Menifield ran it back, and Crute got finished. Let's just say his durability is a growing concern. If he comes in with a smart game plan, he can absolutely win this fight. If he turns it into a wild brawl, well, that's when things get dicey. Rodolfo Trader Bellato. On the other side, we've got Rodolfo Bellato, the minus 160 favorite, with a record of 12-2 and riding a 4-fight win streak. Bellato fights like he just got evicted from his apartment and needs to take out his frustration on somebody. He's aggressive, powerful, and absolutely loves to throw bombs. The man does not believe in boring fights. One thing to note, both of his career losses came against Vitor Petrino, a guy who's now making noise in the UFC. But since that second loss, Bellato has looked like an absolute wrecking machine, finishing 3 out of his last 4 opponents, and making it clear he's here for violence. The guy has dangerous striking, a solid grappling game, and most importantly, he doesn't hesitate to pull the trigger. If he hurts you, he will absolutely swarm and try to get you out of there. So who wins? This fight is guaranteed chaos. Both of these guys throw big shots, both have power, and both have a tendency to get hit a little too much. Crute's path to victory is simple. Wrestle, wrestle, and when in doubt, wrestle some more. Bellato's grappling is solid, but Crute has the potential to smother him if he actually commits to a takedown-heavy approach. Bellato's path? Keep it standing, land big shots, and capitalize when Crute decides to fight with his ego instead of his brain. Official pick. I'm rolling with Rodolfo Bellato. Look, Crute absolutely has the skills to win this fight, but the problem is he often refuses to use them. Bellato is more explosive, more durable at this point, and way more willing to go for the kill. If Crute fights smart, he could grind out a win, but if he trades in the pocket too much, he's getting put down. I think Bellato lands the bigger shots, pressures Crute, and eventually gets a finish. So if you're watching this fight, don't get too comfortable. This one isn't going the distance. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.